Hey guys, Robbie here, back in another video, and what I'm going to do today's video, I'm going to explain who I am, what I like, what I'm into. Um, as everyone knows, I'm Robbie Rebel. I'm the rebelizing, supersizing, awesome guy. If you know me from my other channel, the HBK Rebel channel, you know I'm a big fan of pro wrestling. Not so much at the moment. WWE is stale to hell. I'm not even looking forward to WrestleMania. Um, but this is a new channel dedicated to all things nerdy, all things great, and all things to love about your childhood. Um, I often get mocked because of the stuff that I am into, but I don't believe in changing because just for that reason. If you like something, why should you stop liking it because other people don't like it? It makes no sense for you to do that. I'm a nerd. That's not a bad thing because nerds are awesome. Nerds are great. Nerds are honest. Nerds are into things that other people may not be into, and they don't care about it. And that's what makes being a nerd, a geek, a neek, the most best thing in the world. As a wrestling fan, people tend to mock you even more, but I don't give a monkeys. Um, so, you should never have your integrity crushed or anything like that just because of what you're into. Um, I'm not looking at the camera. I don't know why. I'm just like looking around for motivation. I don't know why. Okay, so everyone knows that if you know me, channel, like I said already, I collect wrestling action figures. Not as much as anymore. I get them signed. As you can see everywhere up here, action figures everywhere, action figures everywhere, action figures everywhere. And I was big into that for 4 or 5 years now. I think it was like '08, no, '09, '10 even, '10 even. I started getting wrestling action figures. I had loads. I stopped money wise. I've been to WrestleMania 3 times. I've made amazing friends through YouTube. Some of my best friends through YouTube. Mainly through pro wrestling, and 2, 3, even 4 of my best friends have changed the communities because the YWC has died. It's really nothing there anymore, and we've all jumped into the community book, the comic book YouTube community now. And I started with a fresh channel, and my other friends just continue with their wrestling channels and just post comic book videos in there. So I'm starting fresh, and I need help to get my subs up. And I'm just blabbering on about wrestling now on a non-wrestling channel. Yeah, but my main enjoys are obviously pro wrestling, comic books, because this is what we do, Power Rangers. Those are my 3 main joys in life. Are those 3 things. Power Rangers I've been a fan of since 1993 when I was 4 years of age, and I've never stopped being a fan, and I'm just loving everything that's coming out now because of the 20th anniversary. I've just discovered Super Sentai, which is the Japanese equivalent or the original footage of Power Rangers, and I've just discovered that, and I'm enjoying that with friends. And I have a Power Ranger convention next month, which I'm just can't wait to go to with friends. If you're not getting what I'm doing with the with friends bit, it's because I actually have friends and who love this kind of stuff. Just to put it out there that it's not just for children. And I'm finding crap everywhere. Um, I got in my mindset a hierarchy of my enjoys, like my most enjoyed, what I can't do without, then what I enjoy a lot, and then what I enjoyed when I was younger, and then like so forth. So my main loves are pro wrestling, Power Rangers, and comic books, and then underneath that, it would definitely be West Ham United. Yes, my football team, the best team in all of London, in all the Premier League, West Ham United. I'm not a season ticket holder because I work Saturdays. Unfortunately, I don't go as much as I'd like. But I have seen my team at Wembley. win at Wembley, lift the cup at Wembley. So I'm happy on that point. Um, and then my next love would have to definitely be the cartoons of my childhood, which will never leave me. Which is definitely, stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon the first two seasons, and Digimon the first two seasons. Because after the first two seasons of both of them series, it just went downhill. How Pokemon is still going into, like, I think it's 16th or 17th series is beyond me. Um, and I'll watch the odd episode and just think, what the hell's going on? But I do still buy the Game Boy, the Nintendo DS games, because those games are kind of ageless. So I still buy them. I've got X and Y. I haven't got uh, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm hoping to get one of them shortly, because Ruby and Sapphire were an amazing games. Beg your pardon. Sorry about yawning, because I'm talking a lot. I think it been 10 years since Ruby and Sapphire originally came out, or something along them lines. Hence why they're remaking them for the DS. But they were amazing games. I remember when they first came out. I think I had Sapphire when it first came out for the GBA. Not entirely sure, but that was amazing. Yeah, stuff like that, and then Turtles as well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was a big fan of the '80s cartoon, and then I was a big fan of the 2000 series cartoon. The Nickelodeon series, not so much, a bit too childlike for my liking. But the 2000 series was amazing, and Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely. See, the order I would put my loved cartoons for the past 10 years, I think Yu-Gi-Oh would definitely be top of the list, followed by Digimon, then Pokemon, then Turtles. Yeah. I mean, I was into the trading cards. Who wasn't into the trading cards? Trading cards were immense. I mean, me and Mark Newton even started collecting trading cards again last year, and that just fell flat because we were just like, we got really excited about it, just like we were kids again. But that's the thing. These are the things that you enjoyed when you were a kid. Just because you grow older doesn't mean you should have to stop loving them. Oh, I'm older now. I don't like these anymore. Why? Because I'm older. So why do you stop liking them? Because I'm older. That doesn't make any sense. Just because you're older doesn't mean you stop enjoying them. I outgrew them. Really? Come on. Like, people keep on going to me, oh, you're into this and you're into that. That's like this for kids. No. The main audience is for kids. But I enjoyed it when I was a kid and I enjoyed it today. Just because I'm older doesn't mean I should not stop liking it. And I mean, like, I collect action figures and I keep them mint on card because that's like the ultimate nerdy thing to do, is get action toys and keep them mint on card. But I like to get them signed, I like to get them autographed. I mean, I've got like a load of Power Ranger from the 20th anniversary line that's for adult collectors only, and I've got them in a display cabinet. I mean, I get all the Super Sentai stuff, and I put them in a display cabinet because they're really expensive to import. Yes, I have a PS4. I have a Wii U. I don't have time for video games as much as I like to, but that comes with the role of working pretty much 7 days a week just to afford a car. I mean, it's hard today for someone to get on the property ladder and to move out and to get a car and to progress. And I know a lot of you probably be in the same position I am. I'm 25 years of age. I still live at home. I'm in a dead-end job. But I try to progress. It's not succeeding, so I look for new jobs. But in today's day and age, new job is hard to get, especially at full time. Especially when the only job you've ever had and the experience you've ever got is in retail. But I try to not let that. I try not to let that get me down and everything. I try to be happy. I am happy. What am I talking about? I'm always happy. I'm the rebel. Um, but I just wanted. Yeah, this is getting really depressing, really. Well, I just wanted to let you know who I am and what I'm into. I'm into hanging out with friends. I'm into going to British wrestling. I'm into enjoying nostalgia. Nostalgia is one of the best things in the world. That feeling you get when you watch something or you played with something when you was a kid is an amazing feeling. And I still get that feeling when I watch certain things or I listen to certain music. My favourite band, S Club 7. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I don't like the music that comes out. I think I've liked 4 singles that's come out in the past 15 years. I haven't liked anything since the late 90s. And when I was like 12. I mean, I'm 26 in 2 weeks, and I've done a lot in my life. Yes, I haven't moved out. I haven't done this, no. But I've been to WrestleMania 3 times, which is a big achievement for any wrestling fan, especially year after year. I've backpacked around Europe. I've seen a fair bit of the world, you know, and I am humbled for that fact of what I've done. As I sit here in my bedroom in my parents' house, I need to rethink my life. No, just kidding. But I just want to know tell you who I am and what I like, and that is it. I mean, don't let anyone tell you that you should like that. It's for children. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, why are you buying that? It's for children. You shouldn't be listening to that. It's not good for you. You should be growing up. You should be doing this. Do what you enjoy. Listen to what you enjoy. Watch what you enjoy. Buy stuff. Buy toys. Play with them. If you want to play with them. I personally don't play with them. I like to display them because this is my childhood. It looks awesome, and that's what my channel's about. It's about loving your childhood, loving what made it special for you in the first place when you first got into them, and never letting that feeling go. If you're like, all right, okay, no, I don't want them anymore. I really got out of it, yada yada yada. Then fine, that's your personal choice. But if it still gave you that feeling and you regret and you say, no, I can't do it because I'm growing up now, and I'm like, well, no, that's a really silly, thing to say. Just because you're older doesn't mean it's not good. Doesn't mean you stopped enjoying it. Don't stop enjoying things because you're being told it's for kids, because that's not the way forward. You want to do things that make you happy, and that's like it. And yeah, awkward silence. But I'm gonna wrap up this this video of me. This is who the rebel is. It is a little story. My nickname, Robbie Rebel. I do nothing rebellious of any sort. Um, I've never been a bad kid. I've never been a bad me. I've never got into trouble. I've always been on time. I've always been punctual and patient, and I've never got into arguments. I've never been drunk. I've never done drugs. Yeah, my nickname's Robbie Rebel, and I was just given that nickname from this random dude I met the one time. I went, hi, my name's Robbie. He goes, hi, Robbie Rebel. I was like, huh? Yeah, Robbie Rebel. I'm like, okay. And it just stuck from there. I think I met this kid when I was like 14. One time thing. Stuck. Just stuck with me. Don't know why. So, yeah, that's it. I'm going to sign off now because it's just an awkward video. But this is who the Rebel is. Welcome to my channel. Enjoy your childhood. Enjoy the comics. Enjoy Power Rangers. Enjoy everything. Enjoy Japanese stuff. Enjoy pop music. Enjoy cheese. Enjoy, wrestling. Enjoy anything. But most of all, just enjoy rebelizing out. And if you don't know what rebelizing means, just stick around. You'll soon find out. Because I'm your host, Robbie Rebel. And you rebelize. And you rebelize those pages. Because we're about to have a good time. Because we're about to love your childhood. Layers.